Welcome back to Yogaxpress, your virtual stretch clinic that helps you move the body to still the mind. My name is Banu Suresh. I'm your host for this program. And you will see in a few minutes from now, you will see we have once more full house. There's a lot of group energy right here in the studios today on the mats, and we hope to share that with you. Before I move on, I would first of all like to remind our viewers at home or at work, wherever you are stretching with us, please know that all yoga is about spinal health, and spinal health begins with stretching. When your body is in good shape, you're ready to take it to higher levels. So make sure that you keep stretching. You don't have to just stretch with us. You could go wherever you are. You could be at the train station. You could be in your chiropractor's office, wherever you are. Just keep stretching. It doesn't matter where. You just want to keep stretching because that helps the lymphatic fluids flow under your blood starts circulating, and you do get a healthful high. Now, moving on to the wonderful cast we have right here, I'm going to start from my extreme right. We have Aisha Johnson. Hi, Aisha Johnson. Aisha, I have your permission to call you Aisha.
Right.
Aisha, welcome back to the show. You dropped off from our radar for a while, but you're back with us. Are you expecting something fabulous today? Because if you are, you're going to get something fabulous.
A good stretch and positive energy.
That's right. That's right. And it's a wonderful group here, so you're going to get a lot of both.
I see.
Yeah. Aisha's little girl, Aisha's daughter, and let me make sure I say that right. Myra Johnson? Myra, did I say that right? Myra, have you stretched? Well, you'd have stretched at school during your sports activities. Have you practiced on the mat before? Okay. You're going to stay with us, watch that monitor right there in case you're not sure what to do. And if you fall out of a posture, don't worry, just make sure you're safe, okay? And actually, Naomi right there is also, you can also watch her on the monitor right there. Now I'm going to go back from behind. We're going to continue on with our introductions. Tony Taylor, you're training to be an aerobics instructor.
That's correct.
Should I assume that once you're an aerobics instructor, you're going to leave us?
Maybe.
Maybe. That's very honest of you. Thank you. But please don't do that. Please come back.
I always will be around. I will
It's always a pleasure.
Once in a while, at least once a year.
Once a year, you're going to be back. Okay. I now have to start taking attendance. Kim St.Clair. Kim, welcome back to the show. I can see Kim is quite a yoga addict. She's back with us back to back 2 days in a row. So good to have you back, Kim. How did you feel yesterday? I know you said you felt pretty energized, right?
Absolutely wonderful.
If you felt good yesterday and your chakras were moving, they're probably still spinning.
Yes.
Today, you're going to have someone else very special taking you to even greater heights.
Excellent.
So we're going to be totally spinning like tops over here.
Wonderful.
Josiane Hurd, welcome back to the show.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Banu.
Always a pleasure. It's nice to have Josiane on the mat. She's been in our control room, been our director for some time. Now she decided to get a good stretch because we have a great control room class crew today.
Desperately.
You needed this, right?
Oh, it was so good.
You needed to go into your own world. Welcome back, Josiane. Geeta Sharma, welcome back. And I can see you along with Kim St.Clair are well on your way to becoming a yoga addict. You're back.
Trying. Hoping to get further into it, yeah.
Yeah, and hoping that your chakras will go even higher.
Exactly.
I think we're all waiting for that now. We have an aerobics instructor and a musician, Naira L. Did I say that right, Naira? Naira, do you teach aerobics?
Yes, I do.
And do you teach music as well?
Yes, I do.
Okay, you're going to love today's session because I think it's like a combination of dance moves. And I'm not going to tell you who's going to teach today's session. I'm going to keep that a surprise for our viewers as well as the rest of us here. Sarah Torres to my extreme left. Sarah is an up-and-coming author, and she is a regular. She is totally, and I have your permission to say this, a fully charged yoga addict. So welcome back. to the
you
show.
for having me. It's always a pleasure. Love that energy.
It's really
Waiting
positive,
to
right?
vibrate.
Sarah's already vibrating.
The chakras. moving.
Yeah, we mentioned the chakras. We didn't go too deep, but we mentioned it yesterday in yesterday's episode.
Yes.
I think we were all sort of totally up to here yesterday. Today we're going to have someone in this group, a little bit of a surprise. In this group, we're going to have someone who's going to take it a little further. Maybe we'll all be spinning right there.
Actually, we sparking purple.
That's right. Welcome back to the show, Sarah. To Sarah's right, we have Naomi Candelario. Naomi, welcome back. You could say hi to any of your friends if you want to. Any other friends? All right, go ahead. Hi. Okay, the whole world is your friend. Welcome back, Naomi. We have Maria Chernysheва. Did I get it a little better this time, Maria? Okay. Maria, welcome back to the show. Maria's friend, Cesar DePara, gave us the music yesterday, and Cesar's going to give us more of drum music. So, Maria, thank you for that wonderful introduction. We really appreciate it. And now for the big surprise. Actually, no, let me hold off the surprise. I would first like to acknowledge our amazing crew, great teamwork in the control room and on camera. And let me get my little cheat sheet. I have all the names right here. We have Terry McQueen, Isabel LaRue, Abdul Bokoum, Rob Harper, and Nelson Torres, under the guidance of Rich and of our facilitator, Drew Taylor. The two instructors are going to take the whole crew and the rest of us through a wonderful journey today. All the introductions are over. I'd like to introduce you to our special guest today. I haven't forgotten, Hannah Abney. Hannah is humble enough to say she's a new instructor, but I think she's got so much energy, Hannah, we're not going to worry about the word new.
Oh, thanks.
We would like to move further, move a little beyond where we went yesterday. So we had our chakras moving, and I think you've got something amazing planned for us. Tell us a little more about your teaching experience. Do you teach outside as well?
I do teach outside. I teach power vinyasa primarily, power
Okay.
flow. So
What's
it's
power?
It's more it's vinyasa hatha flow, where
Okay.
it's one breath per movement, but power vinyasa flows a little faster.
Right.
It's more sort of the great thing about vinyasa flow is each sequence is different. It's like a little bit of the teacher's taste, like what am I going to do today, you know? And based off of the energy of the students. And power vinyasa, we focus on core work, we focus on arm strengthening. We go a little easy though. We won't be doing chaturangas, which is the push-up.
Right.
But it's a fun flow. It's a workout.
Okay.
All I do is yoga, so I like to get it all.
All
in
right.
one.
So you're ready for all the name calling today.
Absolutely.
Even though we cannot see the bottom of the monitor, for viewers, I think our viewers can see your details, your contact details, just in case it's not up there yet. Would you like to tell our viewers how they can contact
Oh
you?
yeah, you can. I teach at studios. I also do private lessons. You can contact me at my email address, yogachick, YOGACHICK 631 at yahoo.com, or give me a call. I'm a California girl, so my area code's a little different, but it's 650-208-6328. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Our crew is going to have your details up while you're teaching. We're going to keep it up throughout the rest of the program, so if viewers want to get in touch with you. And it's all your fault because you gave your phone number.
don't try and tell me things, although I love
Well-
shoes.
We're going to be at your mercy in a
Okay.
few moments. Before we move on and give ourselves up to Hannah, I'd like our viewers to know that Yoga Express airs 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, on Time Warner 57, RCN 84, and Fios 35 at 1:30 in the afternoon, Eastern Time. We also have a lot of support for you. If you're not able to view us because you're outside of Manhattan, you can watch us through our studio website, mnn.org. That stands for Manhattan Neighborhood Network, which is where these episodes are filmed. And you can also go to my website. We usually have our taping schedule posted up there on the homepage, www.yogaexpress.com. That's YOGAXPRESS.com. Remember, we live in North America. We don't know how to spell. There's no E before the X. YOGAXPRESS.com.
I like
We're
that.
all yours, Hannah.
All right. Well, just so everyone knows, practice at your own pace. Yoga is your own practice. There's no right or wrong, so let go of that right now. We're not doing a test here. I'm not grading you.
Okay.
I'll give you all an A, though. I'm an easy grader. So let's start in our down dog. So what you're going to do is you're going to spread your fingers wide on the mat. Push into the balls of your hands, index finger and thumb. Try and think of a suction cup coming up from your palm. And pull your heels back, shoulders down your spine. Try and see your belly button. And just get into your breath here. Inhaling through the nose and throat, exhaling through the nose and throat. Maybe bend one knee, bend the other. Get into your body. Maybe shake those hips, do a little dance.
Did you say try and see my belly button?
Yeah, try and see your belly button.
Can't see it.
Yes, you will one day. My mother keeps trying to see her belly button. Okay, now let's just inhale that right leg up overhead, stretch it tall, pull into the left heel, stretch the hamstring. Nice, and on an exhale, just sweep your right leg through your hands. If you don't have much flexibility in the hamstrings and you can't get it through, you can grab the right ankle and hop it through your hands. Nice, pivot your...
Don't forget those fancy nails.
I know.
Did you get a pedicure?
I did.
Beautiful. I want a crew to focus on what.
No. Okay. Push the left heel down and out so it's at a 45-degree angle. Good. And inhale, rise your arms up overhead, open your arms out to the side so you're coming into a nice warrior two here. Good. Make sure you have the stacking of the joints so you have the knee on top of your ankle. So just look over that knee, make sure you can see it right there. Good. Push into the outside edge of your left heel. So you're trying to get that left arch to come off of your mat.
That's a nice transition, hey?
Well, thank
That was
you.
very smooth.
Squeeze the left glute, reach the arms forward, shoulders down the spine, look over that right fingertips. Nice, your arms are strong like spears. And exhale, windmill your hands down, plant them. Step back to your high plank. Lower down, knees, chest, chin. So knees onto the mat, tuck your bum up like you're in a music video. Elbows in, lower your chest and chin. And inhale, slide forward. Oh yeah, right. Show your chest, open it up. And exhale back to your nice down dog. Beautiful. So I'm not gonna come around and make adjustments today just for the sake of time. So just go with it and don't worry if you're doing it right or wrong. There is no right or wrong. Inhale, lift the left leg up overhead. Nice. Exhale, sweep it through your hands, knee stacks on top of ankle. Spread those toes wide, rooting through that foot. Pivot your right heel around so you got a 45-degree angle. Again, and inhale, rise up. Exhale, open your arms wide. Keep pushing into the right glute. Nice. Getting long, shoulders down the spine, and have fun with it. Smile. Notice where your thoughts go. Notice where your breath goes. Are you holding in your jaw and your neck? Are you swearing in your head? Let it go.
Yeah.
Exhale, windmill your hands around, plant them, step back, high plank, lower down, knees, chest, chin. Again, booty in the air, think of Beyonce. Hug your elbows in, lower your chest and chin. And inhale, rise up, cobra. Really squeeze those arms on the back.
Beyonce is here now. One gentleman, but 10 Beyoncés.
Oh yes,
And one
amazing. One Beyonce with make it man.
Okay.
And back to down dog. Nice. Good. Take a breath here. Maybe walk it out. See how your back feels. And now let's just walk our feet towards the top of our mat, come into a nice forward fold here. If you have to bend your knees because your hamstrings are a little tighter, that's fine. Do what you need. Okay, fold and inhale, slowly rise up to standing at the top of your mat in Tadasana, mountain pose. Nice. Smile, greet the room. Inhale, reach your arms
Postures,
up
the
overhead.
names, I know they don't really make a difference, but names are different, right?
They are.
schools?
I'm an American yogi. I say things differently. Okay, from here, let's sit our bum back. So you're coming into a nice chair pose, Utkatasana. Look over your knees right now. Make sure you can see your toes because you still want that aligning and stacking of the joints to strengthen and protect. If you can't see your toes, pull your weight back. Tuck your tailbone under, and inhale, rise up. Keep that core in. So you're making a lazy boy here, and if you touch your partner, who cares? Who cares? Grab their hand and reach them up higher. Nice. Sit down low and breathe here. Really squeeze the glutes. So you've
All
got
right, now I am
$1
calling
million
you names.
bill in between your cheeks right there, right? This is really nice. This fight cellulite. It helps strengthen there and helps give you a nice booty. I'm all about that. So, good. Keep breathing and smile. If it's hard, just show those pearly whites.
You're lucky we just have one mic, Hannah. You would have heard all of us calling you names now.
And exhale, fold forward, straighten those legs. Bend one knee, bend the other, walk it out. Nice. Plant the hands, step back, high plank. Make sure you have the wrist, elbow, shoulder stacked. No hips in the air, no hips sagging. Really activate your core here and just hold for a breath or so. Spread those fingers wide, really grounding through the palms, the index finger and thumb. Rooting, core engaged, relax the neck. Are you holding anywhere because of this? Don't call me names, let's be nice. Okay, lower those knees down, hug the elbows in, chest and chin to the mat. Inhale, slide it forward, cobra. Make sure that your belly button stays on the mat so you're not putting too much pressure in the lower back. Exhale, back to your downward dog. And take a break anytime you need in down dog. No one's judging you. Inhale, lift the right leg up overhead. Exhale, sweep it through the hands, knee stacks on top of ankle. Notice if it feels any easier this time. Pivot that left heel around and inhale, windmill straight up this time into your warrior two. Breathe, let's go a little faster here. So bend that right forearm onto that right thigh. Lift the left arm up overhead. Do a side angle. Good, make sure you're not collapsing the weight onto that thigh though, so you can lift that forearm up if you need. Keep the knee on top of the ankle, spread those fingers wide. Good.
Actually, good thing you reminded us. I was getting a little bit of a break right there.
Yeah. Okay, and from here, we're just going to square our hips forward, lift the arms up, coming into a nice warrior one. Pull your core in, spread the toes wide on the right foot, push off of your back leg into a warrior three. So maybe you're just standing here, your foot 2 inches off the mat. Keep those hips square though, left hip down, right hip up. And slowly just tilt. Try and get yourself parallel to the floor. But all levels practice together, so it doesn't matter how low you go. Maybe you're just standing here, or maybe you're just standing straight up and you're like, I don't care. Do whatever you want. Try and lengthen through the crown of your head, lengthen through your toes. Good, breathe here, squeeze the glute. Inhale, rise up to standing with a bent left knee. Slowly bend the right knee, wrap the left leg around on top. So we're sitting low like in our chair, but we're squeezing those thighs together, spiraling them in. Keep squeezing those thighs. It's as low as you can, and if you fall out, just come straight back in. Good. Left arm wraps underneath the right. Try and get the palms to touch. And if you can't hook it together, you can grab the right thumb, you can grab the right shoulder, you can just do that, whatever works. And breathe. Good.
That's the hard part.
Yes.
Breathing.
And if you fall out, who cares? Okay, slowly unravel the arms, bring them back up overhead. Come back to standing with a bent left knee. Come back into your warrior three. So we're really balancing here, strengthening that right leg. Good, try and go even deeper. Lengthen through the crown of your head. You're reaching for the world's only calorie-free Oreo. Get it? Got it? Good, okay. Come up to standing, feet together. And exhale, fold over those legs. Give yourself a nice sigh it out. Oh, baby. Okay. Plant those hands, step back, high plank. Good. Keep breathing. And take a break. Are you being hard on yourself? Are you clenching your jaw? Are you judging yourself? Who cares? Lower your knees. Hug your elbows in. Lower down, chest and chin. Inhale, cobra. Keep that breath flowing. Exhale, down dog. Oh, nice. Inhale, lift that left leg straight up overhead. Nice. Exhale, sweep it through the hands, knee stacks on top of ankle. Pivot that right heel around 45 degrees and windmill your arms straight up, warrior two. Let each posture be an expression of you in this moment. What's right for you? Good. Reach forward, let the left forearm come onto the left thigh, right arm over ear. Good. Keep breathing here. Try and lengthen your stance, Tony. Yeah. Good. Keep squeezing that right glute. Imagine your cellulite just melting away like raindrops on a canvas. Good. And slowly square the hips, bring the arms to frame the face, coming into warrior one. Spread the toes wide on the left foot. Pull your core in, push off of that back leg into a warrior three. So maybe again, you're just standing here with your foot 2 inches off the mat. Your right foot. It doesn't matter how low you go, as long as you get the length through the crown of your head and through the tippy toes. And maybe you start to hinge, but keep those hips square. Right hip down, left hip up. Good, and smile, keep the breath going. Notice where your thoughts are going. Inhale, slowly come up to standing, bent right knee. Slowly bend the left knee. Sit it low and wrap the right knee around on top. And be kind to your knees. So if this hurts your knees, try and do a modification, just do chair pose, or maybe don't sink as low. Wrap the right arm around the left, and again, try and get the palms to touch. Take any variation that's right from you. Keep squeezing those joints together. What we're doing here is we're stopping the blood from flowing through the limbs so that when we release, we get fresh blood into them. You'll feel a nice detoxification. Good. Beautiful, my friends. Okay, slowly release the arms, frame the face. Release the legs, come up to standing. Bent right knee. Notice if balance was easier on that side. I think it was for me. Kick that right leg back and come into your warrior three. Keep reaching, lengthen, lengthen. Now it's a free pair of designer shoes. Oh my God, I think we can reach it. Okay, get those feet to standing, Tadasana, and exhale, fold forward. Shake it out.
Oh, folding forward never felt so good.
I know, right? Plant the hands, step back, high plank. Good. Keep pulling back through the heels, wrist, elbow, shoulder stacked. Spread the fingers into the mat. Knees down, hips up. Elbows in, lower down, chest and chin. Inhale, up to cobra. Nice. Exhale, back to down dog. Take a few breaths here. Walk it out. Walk it out. Get that dog going. Really root through the index finger and thumb. This is great for strengthening the wrists, strengthening the arms. Inhale, lift the right leg up overhead. Bend the knee, open up the hip. Yeah, so kind of like a fire hydrant pose right here. One of those dogs in New York City. Now hug that knee into your chest. Inhale up to your high plank. So you can hold here just for a breath, really work the core. And now lower the right knee underneath the right wrist. Coming into pigeon, slide the left leg back behind you. And inhale, lift up here. Pull the shoulders down the spine. Take a smile. And exhale, reach it forward, come into a nice pigeon pose. Just take about 2 breaths, really breathe into your hips. This is a great hip opener. Okay, slowly plant your hands. Push back to your down dog gently. Walk it out. Notice if that hip feels more open. Inhale, lift your left leg up overhead. Bend the knee, open up the hip again. Just preparing for a nice little pigeon. Hug the knee into your chest. Come to a high plank. Lower the knee underneath the left wrist. Slide the right leg back. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, fold over that leg. Notice which hip is tighter. Take some few deep breaths here. And slowly push back to your down dog. Slowly walk your feet from here up to forward fold. And however's comfortable for you, just come to a nice seated position at the top of your mat. We're just going to stretch out here. We don't have a lot of time for a cool down, so we'll do that after the camera's off. But a nice way to cool down is to just take a few stretching forward. So what we're going to do is we're going to flex our feet. Inhale, lengthen. If you can't touch your toes, just bend your knees, but really try and get your torso glued to your thighs here. And exhale, fold. So if you're practicing with us at home, what you can do is you can fold over here and just roll onto your back, hug your knees into your chest, sway side to side to massage the low back before coming into a nice resting pose in Savasana. One more breath. Inhale, slowly rise up. Lengthen through the spine, shake those legs out, and just sit it out. Whew. And let's just talk. How do y'all feel?
Oh, we were calling you names, or I was, I know. But that felt good. That was very nice. It flowed really well.
You notice any areas you held in the body that you wouldn't expect?
Oh yeah, I was holding my breath in some of them.
Yeah?
How does everyone else feel?
Looking good. I felt a little lost. Wasn't expecting to change up was like, WTF?
Yeah, right?
WTF? I was like, all right.
But it was fun, right?
It was,
Yeah.
it was. And you have a lot of good energy.
Oh, well,
so
thank you. Thank you,
We have
girl.
a couple of minutes for some feedback. We've got about 2 minutes. We've got a queue. So, Naira,
I like it for balance.
you love the balance part of
I
it.
was surprised that.
It's good for on the subway. I wear heels a lot, so I find that the balancing is really great because sometimes I'm stuck with my Louboutins and I'm just on one, and I'm like, I don't want to break a heel.
Right.
Don't have money to get them fixed, so I think balance is important.
What about you, Geeta? How did
I
you
like
feel?
that you actually didn't think about much. I mean, it was hard to think about other
Just
stuff.
let it flow. Right.
You were just
right.
thinking about what you were doing.
Yeah.
So that was very cool.
I think Hannah made sure we wouldn't think of anything
Yeah,
else.
like you're
right?
right.
I find that for me, at least, because I'm very type A, I find if I move one breath per movement, it gets me out of my head. It's
Right.
different for every person, though.
Right.
But it's fun to mix it up and balance slower posture, slower practice with faster one.
Oh, it was definitely a wonderful challenge for us. I'm sure everyone enjoyed it, Josiane.
Yes,
Kim?
very much so. I like the dolphin.
The
No,
pigeon.
The pigeon.
Pigeon, yes.
Sorry, dolphin.
Oh, that almost
I
felt
like
like a
that.
rest
Very good.
posture,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That was
After all
very
the
good.
balance.
It
I
is.
love the pigeon. Yes.
Right.
Julian actually requested pigeons.
Yes.
Ah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And Josiane requested
Josiane, my bad. I
Thank you.
apologize.
Thank you. We needed that. Tony, how did you feel?
Oh, I feel much better.
Feel.
You know, I'm very, because I lift weights,
Right.
my muscles are very down.
Yeah.
So I need to release more frequently.
Yeah.
Not once a year, every other day.
Maybe once a season, right?
And that's-
Before we close, I'd like to thank our great crew for their wonderful teamwork. Terry McQueen, Isabel LaRue, Abdul Bakun, Rob Harper, Nelson Torres, under the guidance of Drew Taylor and Rich. Thank you so much for making this episode happen today. On behalf of Aisha Johnson, Mayra Johnson, I'm going to save you for the last.
Okay.
Sarah Torres, Naomi Candelario, and let me get your name right, Maria Chernisheva. I'm getting worse this time. Maria Chernisheva. We have Naira L, Geeta Sharma, Josiane Hurd, Kim St.Clair, and Tony Taylor, and Hannah Abney. We'd all like to thank Hannah for today's wonderful experience.
You're very welcome. It was a pleasure.
Good. This is Banu Suresh signing off, and you are watching Yogaxpress. Get in touch with Hannah and give her the same punishment that she gave us today. Hannah, we loved it. We loved it.
Oh,
We enjoyed
thank
it. We'll enjoy the experience. Now we can just stretch. We don't.